One thing I do as a relationship coach is support people who suffer from being unable to express themselves to their partner, like speak up for themselves. Nothing's wrong with them, but there might be patterns that are holding them back. For example, for me personally, I was taught that my needs weren't as important as others. And it was not like in an abusive kind of way. It came from culture, being in a Korean background, came from church as a pastor's kid. We learned to put others' needs above our own. And this made it really hard to clearly express my own needs. Like it felt easier to just go along with whatever choice was made for me because oftentimes choices were made regardless of what I wanted. There were times where I would try to express what I want and it would make me feel bad because I felt like other people had to sacrifice their wants to satisfy what I wanted. And I know if you listen to this, it sounds backwards because that's what they're doing to me, right? When I have to adapt to their choices. But I felt like the bad guy. Even recently going to couples counseling, I was asked, what is it that you want? And I was like, I don't really know. It's such a strong defense mechanism that I've carried with me since childhood. And it's interesting because my friends know me as like an outspoken person. Like I have peculiar tastes and strong opinions. And it seems like I wouldn't have a problem. But definitely with my partner, this part of me shows up. Like with my partner, it's scary because I don't want her to experience what I went through. I never want her to feel like her wants are less than mine. And so I become much more hyper vigilant to make sure she gets what she wants. But this pattern, what happens is then I basically make myself smaller. I make my choices not matter as much. But the truth is, she also really wants to do what I want. She genuinely wants to make me happy in the same way that I want to make her happy. And this is what being human is, right? Like, despite knowing that mentally, I still feel it. Like, my wants are too selfish, that my wants are a burden sometimes. I feel like my wants can get ignored, even though that's not what she's doing. My default is to let her pick, let her choose. Like, whatever we want to eat, I want her to choose because I want her to be happy. And I'm learning to break out of this cycle. It's much easier when someone professional helps you along with it. So, honestly, for relationship coaching, what I do is I sit couples down, we observe. Right? We observe the emotions that arise, where it comes from. I have a story, I have a backstory that kind of informs the way I behave. We recognize, oh, this makes sense. The current reality with my partner is not the same as my childhood, and we can do something different about it. Maybe we can express ourselves and we can experience our partners really wanting our own happiness just as much as we want their happiness. So, if any of this resonated with you, feel free to reach out. There's no commitment, be a chance to see whether coaching is a good fit for you and would be supportive in your actual situation versus therapy or couples counseling. Check the link in my bio or the description. This year, I want to support more people to being able to express themselves in their relationships and really feel seen and heard. Please follow me if you want to hear more about what I do as a relationship coach.